Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. As you can see, I finally sold some stuff. I finally sold this Web of Vigor, and the reason I realized that is because I looked at my pocket items and I realized I can either get 6 agility or 9 fate and 9 vitality. And I thought the best thing to do was get the 9 vitality. That gives us a lot more health. As you can see, if I switch these out, health goes from, this goes from 1,507 now to 1,534, so we're increasing in health. This gives us the same vitality, so there's no point in having that and the red stone, because the red stone also gives us 9 extra fate. So that's a little explanation on why I did that. Didn't really need to be explained, but I thought I'd do it anyway. So, friend. We are now here, treasure from Trestle Bridge, complete that quest. That is, a little bit of XP extra, which is good, and stuff's happening. So, now we have this return to Rivendell thing. First though, we need to go into our traits, and then we need to go and, do whatever we need to do. So I'm going to take the Fate one off, because Fate doesn't really affect us at the moment too much, and I'm going to be probably putting it back on later. We're going to put Return to Rivendell on. This allows us to use this skill now to return to Rivendell. It has, I think, an hour cooldown. Yeah, 1 hour cooldown, the same as this thing here does. So, yeah, that's us going to Rivendell right there, and it's going to tell us to buy this region, which I haven't done yet. And then what we can do is just simply switch that off and throw back on the 20 fate, because whilst it's cooling down, we don't need it in our slots, so nice to switch it out. So we are now in Rivendell Valley, and we are going to go into the guest rooms where Aragorn is. I think here he is, right there, right there. Guest rooms, 24th of December. So we've gone a few days forward. So chapter 3, or chapter 7 rather, we are completed that. I might get that. I was talking about, considering I was, talking about, actually, I think we want to go with that. That gives us 18 vitality and 9 agility. Gives the same agility we have, plus 13 vitality, and what we have now. That gives us the same vitality, but loses us a bit of fate, and also gives us a tiny bit more resistance rating. So those are probably the best deal to go with. Let's go get them. Right, so now we need to talk to Elrond for that quest, for the foreword. Did we just complete book 4? Book 3? That's the word I meant to say. I think we just completed book 3. So, awesome. But we're going to quickly go put these on. And I'm going to go sell those later. So, book 3 is completed. Book 4 forward is started. I think book 3 is completed. I'll find out at some point. Obviously, when it says book 3, then I'll know. So we have to go talk to Elrond, who is up in this place, which is the last homely house in this place, the big nice place. We actually went there before. That's actually where we had to do the fireworks previously. So we definitely have been there before. I have thought of a tiny bit of an issue, which is if we have to constantly travel from somewhere such as if we have to travel back to like the Lowlands or the North Downs, then it is going to be, constantly, that's going to be kind of an annoyance to get back here. So I am thinking I might just put my home return on the milestone, and I am thinking eventually of getting the thing that puts it down to like a 5-minute cooldown. I think that's going to be pretty good, because I don't think we're going to be using, return to somewhere more than 5 times, or more than 1 time in 5 minutes. And also, you can also get multiple different ones, which I'm kind of weird about doing on a hunter, but at the same time, there are some places that are a bit more difficult to get to. So, the last homely house, we are now inside. Very nice, and we need to go find Elrond, who, if I remember correctly, is on the 3rd floor. Might be the 2nd floor, but I'm assuming the 3rd floor for the moment. Let's quickly check that door and see what it is. Scholar Guild Hall. And then this is Elrond's library. There we go. And he should be down here. Not where the wall is. So,
a strange
there we go. Book 4 is now started. Right, so talk to Elladan. I don't know why I was saying the name weirdly. And this place is being discovered as we walk through it. So at some point I'll probably just sort of walk through it a lot. So let's actually have a look. I didn't actually read the quest where I probably should have. So Elland is at the camp at Thorinhad in the northwestern slope of the Brynwyn Gorges. No, I don't know where that is. I will have a look then at where that is. Hopefully Hopefully we don't die. Okay, we only hurt a foot. Right, how long for? 18 seconds. So by the time we get outside, we should be fine, I'm thinking, and then we can hopefully just get out of here, please. And then we can have a look on the map and you know, see where it wants to send us. He's there. Thorinhad. Bit of a trip. A bit of a trip to go on. But let's progress onto there. So what I'm gonna do is travel over to wherever the place is. I can't remember what it's called, I've already forgotten. Thorinhad, and I'll see you when we get there. Right, we are here now. Eladan is also here. We're actually getting quite a lot of copper and silver from these, like 20 silver for completing a quest. That is fairly good. So he's got that, and we have Book 4, Chapter 2, The Missing Rider. Find some signs of the missing Nazgul, or if you find yourself without a full fellowship, you may draw upon inspiration. So we have that quest. What I'm first going to do, though, is have a little talk to the Stablemaster. That way we can actually... Oh, we can actually swift travel to Rivendell from here, so that is slightly good. It does cost quite a bit, but at the same time, it's probably still a thing that is probably worth it. So, let's go down to get that quest then. Let's have a little look where it is again. And not too far away, which is kind of good. I don't want to drop down there, because I don't exactly want to die, or injure my legs. And luckily that time I didn't, so it seems to be fairly close, and we can draw upon inspiration. Did he give us anything to do that with? Yeah, he did. Okay, last time it showed it on the little things, I'm surprised it didn't that time. Let's run away from this there, I don't want to die. And yeah, it's weird that it says an or. It says find some signs of missing Nazgul, or if you find yourself without a full fellowship, you may draw upon inspiration. Maybe it's just saying, like, inspiration of thinking that they were there. I don't know, we'll get there at some point, and I guess we'll also see. It just seems kind of weird that the ore's there. Maybe he's not supposed to be. I don't know. We'll have to see though. We'll keep that open though, because obviously that is going to be useful in a second, so we'll get rid of that. Why is there a campsite here? Hello, you. So we are going to travel down here, and up there, I guess. Oh, what's that? That's a deer or a buck. Right, so getting close now, and I want to see what these signs are going to be. And then this will probably be the last thing for this episode. I mean, we've done what? We've done like 4 quests if we do this one today, because we did like the end of chapter 3, the foreword, chapter 1, and then we'll have done chapter 2 as well. So how are we supposed to get up there? I don't know. I guess it's not up there, it's through there. And it's a bit harder this time, because these things are going to attack us, so I guess we can run past, hopefully, and it'll be a lot easier. And these guys I don't think should attack us. I'm thinking... Starts a quest though. So maybe they will eventually. So... Strength swells within your chest. Here is a place where you can draw upon inspiration. We will do that thing. For good reason. I now remember this quest, and I've also moved my horse thing you might have seen. Yeah, I now remember this quest slightly. These guys are the same level as us, so it is going to be a lot difficult, which is why we might have to have a little bit of a break in between doing some of the quests, because again, we're level 35, these guys are level 35, and eventually we're going to get to higher levels when we've not leveled up that fast in comparison. So we might have to do some leveling in the background. That might be via farming, that might be via just skirmishing. It depends, but eventually we'll have to do it, and I guess I will probably have those as extra episodes, considering I've had the ability to actually upload a lot faster recently due to just having access to some faster internet some of the time at different places. I've been able to upload some videos faster, depending on if they're done yet. So where do we need to go actually? I think it's in here, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I might be able to do those sort of things as extra episodes and have them. Oh, we got a ring. It gives us oh, we also got Mathams. So we're getting rep items, that's cool. We should survive this, I'm thinking. I also noticed with the inspiration we are now up to 7,000 health because of the extra vitality. which is kind of good. Yeah, I'll possibly have those as extra episodes because I kind of don't want. I think it's kind of weird if you have like the entire episode of that day is, hey, I've done is like having the entire episode of the day being the farming, like, oh, this is all we've done today. Like, I think it's, you know, not, because it kind of gets repetitive after a while, so it's probably not as, you know, good as it previously was the first few times. Though we are actually progressing, it just isn't a repetitive type of thing because of the way it kind of works. Like, we are getting higher farming things, and we're doing different farming. Oh my god, these, god. I want to see how much health these guys have, and hopefully you don't actually accidentally attack them. Oh god, I shot the wrong guys. This is why I don't click on enemies before I'm trying to check on. 18,000 health, level 75. Damn. I'm actually thinking, if I use Desperate Flight, will I get back there quickly? The answer was no, but also kind of no, definitely not. Okay, so I'm gonna make my way back. Hopefully what I just tried to say about the farming thing makes some sort of sense. I just don't want it to be the only thing we do in a day as much anymore. But yeah, I'll see you back with Elladan, and then that, or Elladan, and that's going to be the end of the episode once we've done that. So I'll see you over there in a second. Alright, then we are coming back to Thorinhad now, talking to Elladan to complete this quest. What do we want? How well is this compared to us? It's good, but at the same time, it's not. That is our issue currently with this. 293 armor. That's obviously a lot better than what we have now, but 19 income morale regen at 11 will. That takes away our 8 vitality. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to take it. I'm going to take that. I'm also going to accept the next quest, but we are not going to be doing it. We are not going to be doing that quest because it's going to be the end of the episode in a second. But I'm going to take that. I am then not going to wear it yet. I am also then going to, because I just noticed we are level 35, which, if I remember correctly, should mean we do get a new set of armor that can be crafted for us. And obviously this has all been done kind of in a backlog of sorts. I'm going to see if we can get, you know, better armor than that. And I'm going to see if it is better when we get it, if we craft it. But for now, we're not going to be wearing it. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And in the next episode, we'll probably just continue with that. And I might have done some farming in the background as well. Some of the actual farming to level us up. Hopefully as well, but we'll have to see. So thanks for watching, and bye-bye.